This is Tim Willis, an arm-only copy OBS and built-in laptop microphone. This is another video from the Nomad Funnelhacker. I'm looking at this article from MP Digital. It's Neil Patel's website. And this article, which is just recent, he's telling us about some Chrome extensions we can use for SEO and keywords and that type of things. And some of them are free, some of them aren't. But I decided that we're going to take some of these things for a test ride. And we're going to start with the Ubersuggest extension, which is the one that is made by MP Digital. And we'll just give them a test run, see how they work, see how they behave, and find out if there's anything there that I want to keep. But anyway, you will need to sign up for the free account at MP Digital, and that is what I will be using, the free account. We're going to see what we can do with a free account at MP Digital using their Google Chrome extension. We are going to go ahead and go to the Google Chrome page. We're here at the Chrome Web Store page for that extension, Ubersuggest Seo and Keyword Discovery. We're going to go ahead and add it to Chrome. It's going to give us the scary warning, and we'll say add anyway. It's been added. So let's go to Google and search for chickens, because why not? There's our Ubersuggest giving us keyword information on the subject of chickens. Different keyword chickens. We got SEO metrics, an overview, and even some pictures. So I'll have to play with this some more. It's kind of interesting. Of course, they're trying to get you to sign up for a free trial, so you will pay them every month. I'm not telling you to do that. Alright, we can select by country, it looks like here. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that's the support. We do have a settings button. Okay, that's for the Chrome extension. Alright, so we're on the free plan, so we're limited to 40 daily searches. We've got our couple of extensions we can turn on or off here. They by default they're on. Let's see what this is. Yeah, that's support. This would take us to their main site. So, all saying it's kind of looking promising. Now at this point, I'm going to need to play with this a little bit, but right now I will play with it for a couple of days, finish up the video, and tell you what I think. Let's go ahead and do some searches with the Ubersuggest Chrome extension. First of all, I have it turned off right now. And when you're not doing searches, this is what you're going to want to do. So I'm going to go to Manage Extensions, find Ubersuggest, and turn it on. So now it will show up in our list of extensions. So first of all, and the reason you want to have this turned off if you're not doing searches is that, if you remember, we only get 40 daily searches. So let's do a couple of searches here, and there's two ways we can do this. Now you see right now it's looking at Google because we're on the Google search page. And it's telling us about that. But what we really want to do is click on a subject. So let's go pick a subject. Let's choose rabbits. So Google comes up with the page with search results on rabbits. Here's Ubersuggest down here. And you can see when we do a search term on a term like rabbits, we get a bunch of keywords. So it's keying on the word rabbit. And we see all these different things on rabbits. We have the volume, the CPC, SD, which is some kind of organic search metric, and PD, which is paid search. So I guess that, I don't know why it's SD instead of OS, but there you go. Alright, we can export this as a CSV file. We see the metrics, okay, because Wikipedia is at the top, so that's what that's measuring. We've got a description, or a small article, if you want to call it that, probably from Wikipedia, on rabbits. And then we have some pictures here of other things people have looked for. Now let's go ahead and refine our search. We call it rabbit breeding. Okay, so on this page, we get a different result. It looks like our article comes from the Food and Agriculture Organization. So we've got a different set of keywords here, different SEO metrics. Since we're not really doing Google Wikipedia, we are not getting pictures at the bottom. This is one way we're able to do that. Now let's go ahead and export this CSV file. So here's our keyword ideas here. It's only going to give us, I believe, the first 30 because we're on a free account. I don't see anything that we can do as for download. There it is, export. So we can copy, we can add to a list, which we don't have set up. So we're going to go choose export, and we're going to choose export all to CSV. Okay, and that tells us that with the free version of Ubersuggest, we're not going to be able to do that. So if you want to do something like this, I would suggest some kind of screen capture software. Let's go ahead and try Go Full Page, just see what it does. So it looks like Go Full Page will be our friend here, and then you can just download it, and that's the way you can get that information out. So back to our web page. That's how the Ubersuggest Chrome extension works when we are looking at a search term. Now, it works a bit differently if we're going to a particular website. So let's go to Amazon, and then let's actually go to the Amazon website. Now when we go to an actual website, like in this case Amazon, we're going to get a different result. So let's go to our extensions. Let's hit up Ubersuggest. And you see now it brings up a bigger panel, and you see we have a different kind of chart here. It's showing us some summaries up at the top here. We've got a traffic overview. We've got an SEO keywords ranking overview. We've got top pages by country, top keywords by country. but nothing else. Now, the problem with this, on the keywords, is it's only going to give you the top 3 or the 3 pages they selected. This is pages. So you see, you only get 3 selections there. Does show us, I guess, the source these pages are being viewed through on social media. And the same is true if we go with keywords. Only going to give us the top 3 keywords here. But it does give us the SEO ranking, the traffic overview, and these summaries. Now we're on domain overview. If you notice, we have a toolbar here. So if we go keywords by traffic, we do get a bunch more keywords. If we want to view all 3, I expect it's going to take us back to the Uber site. Yeah, it is. Looks like it's going back to Ubersuggest. And so again, you might be able to use Go Full Page and download full things. Like this has 2 pages worth of keywords, so you could do that. And then if we go back up to here, we got our backlinks. So we got information on the backlinks over time, new and lost backlinks, some of the backlink sources. Looks like you're able to download that possibly. Let's see where that leads. Alright, so we'd have to pay to look at more than what we have on this screen, but there's some of your backlinks. And again, you could probably use Go Full Page to make an image copy of this and then possibly print it out as a PDF. So that's that, and then we have site audit. And that gives us this information here, page status. They crawled 150 page, 112 were successful, 19 redirected, 19 have apparently broken links, and 0 were blocked. 72 critical errors, 330 warnings. Site speed, interactivity, visual stability, so on and so forth. And those are 2 of the ways you use the Ubersuggest Chrome extension to look at things as far as your keywords and traffic and things like that. We can use it either on a specific keyword, or we can use it on a domain like Amazon.com. And depending on which one we choose, we're going to get a different kind of output. But that's really it. Now let's take a look quick here at what we've done so far. So for all that searching we did, we used 9 of our daily search limit. Even though 40 doesn't sound like a lot, it is actually quite a lot. We looked at 3 things. We looked at rabbit, we looked at rabbit breeding, and we looked at the Amazon.com website. Take what we did on this video and multiply it by 4, and that's about what you would be able to do in a day. Of course, if you want more functionality out of this, you would have to go up to a paid account. But I'm trying to keep this study of these tools, which is mostly going to be extension for Google Chrome, strictly on the free aspect. But depending on which site you're using for things like SEO, keywords, market research, especially if you're researching your competitor, can get quite pricey. For the moment, in this series of videos I'm going to really just stick to the free aspects. So that's the overview of the Ubersuggest Chrome extension on the free side. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, because we are all rearranging deck chairs on the RMS algorithm. Other than that, my name is Tim Willis, and I'll talk to you next time.